As you start to learn more about Avid Media Composer, you may hear from editors that they love ScriptSync and the ability to sync up your video to the written word or a script.
A tool that I love in Media Composer is ScriptSync. I use it constantly. Our producers use it constantly to build their string outs, to look for bites, to find a little nugget in a scene that we might not have time to watch in real time.
My favorite tool on the Avid is ScriptSync. It does everything from finding topics to just finding words.
In reality television, we use ScriptSync a lot to be able to go back into interviews.
ScriptSync is incredibly important in comedy, especially because it is about the most incremental differences between lines, between words. You need to be able to know every single line that was said with maybe one word different, and you can actually type those alts into the script, and that's, again, the kind of thing that showrunners and directors want to see very quickly.
Well, in this video, I'm going to show you how script-based editing has evolved from its initial development when Media Composer came out years ago into the AI-powered ScriptSync AI, which can be added to Media Composer Standard, but is included with Media Composer Ultimate and Media Composer Enterprise. To use script-based editing in ScriptSync, you simply import your script into your Media Composer project, where it's represented with a scroll icon. And you'll see it comes directly into the project that you're working on. Now, selecting a portion of the script where you want to take your video clips that you've imported into Media Composer and point it to that portion of the script, what you can do is enable and turn on any of the clips in your
This is Umbrella
project.
2 and 5, take 1, sound
And while it's
33.
playing, this is script-based editing, you simply mark on your line right here where the dialogue is.
Action. He even brings it to us.
You see a
Excellent.
mark?
Most excellent.
We'll come down
Hold
here
your
where the next
fire.
line is.
Well, well, well.
Click.
If it isn't the infamous Agent MX0, what an honor to have you drop in.
Charmed, of course.
I'll go ahead
Shall
and
we-
stop so you can see my result is these marks actually line up to where the dialogue is in my script. And if I double click,
He even brings it to us. Excellent.
it takes me right to
Well, well, well.
that part of my clip. And you can do this on any clips that are in there. But you can see this is a very manual process. What ScriptSync does is it automates this for you. So I'm going to select both of these clips, select ScriptSync AI. Some things to select when you're choosing ScriptSync AI is to skip lines that only contain capital letters, which typically are the names of the actors or characters. Skip text in parentheses, because those are typically actions. Skip lines indented less than dialogue. So if you select dialogue, the dialogue is right here, and it's going to count the amount of characters to use when using ScriptSync, which is 25. So when I select OK, and it's now going to run through, and you'll see I now have marks on both clips where every line of dialogue is automatically. And again, I can go in and click on any of these takes to play.
Well, well, well.
And the beautiful thing with this is you can run all of the takes at any time. So if I want to watch both performances where he says, well, 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 I'm going to go ahead and grab both of those. We'll actually do each line right here. I hit play.
Well, well. If it isn't the infamous Agent MX0, what an honor to have you drop in.
Charmed, of course.
Well, well, well. If
And
it
you'll
isn't
see that
infamous
the
Agent
line
MX0,
highlights for the
what
clip
an
that's
honor
actually
to have you
active
drop in.
at that time.
Well, well.
So you can see how easy it is to go in and sync up the video to the written word using ScriptSync AI. So let's add some more clips to the existing script here. Now you could click and drag onto this area and add more clips to that existing section in your script. Go ahead and delete that. Or you can choose another region to apply any new clips. So let's go ahead and draw this area here. Let's take some more clips and bring them down into this area. And these could be single clips, they could be group clips, all depending on how you want to work and how you want to apply them to your script. And if I go and script sync my new clips here, you will see any new marks relating to the lines in the script. Now, if you don't see a mark, then that dialogue or that part of the script is actually not heard or being able to sync up to that part of the script. So if I want to go and look at, but of course, is all of this violence really necessary on this clip? Again, you double click.
Pleasantries.
But of course, is all this violence really necessary?
And we can take a look at what that take is related to that part of the script. And you can go ahead and design and lay out the script any way you like. But what I do want to point out here as well is once these are marked, you can actually use the script to start building a sequence. If you hold down a modifier, I'm on a Mac, so I'm going to hold down Command and Option. On a PC, it's Control and Alt. You'll see that the icon on the script turns into the splice in key. So you basically can highlight any part of the script, and then when you double click at that point, it's going to let me drop in that clip into my sequence. And I can start building a sequence from the script. Let me go ahead and undo that, because what I'd like to do is rather than having my script chopped up by each line here, that's what each mark is. So this first mark is only well, well, well. If it isn't the next line is infamous agent MX0. Let me just go ahead and highlight these marks. I'm going to delete the marks on that take right there. So now this will be the complete line reading of that part of the script. So again, I'll hold down my modifiers, I double click, and that now is putting in that take into my sequence. And let's go to the next one. Let's take it from, let's say, another part of the clip. Go ahead and delete these. And I'll highlight, double click, and that now is the second edit in my sequence. And we can just keep going through and cutting back and forth from the script. We get and close the script and see what I have created.
Oh well, if it isn't the infamous Agent MX0.
And to show you an example of a real-world use of the ScriptSync and script-based editing in Avid Media Composer, thank you to the team at Fuzzy Door Productions who have created the television show Ted, who use ScriptSync. And you'll see here that all the different takes from this one scene, everything is marked up. And if I want to run or take a look at any time the family is singing Happy Birthday to You, I can simply double-click right at this take here, and it takes me to...
And action. Happy birthday to you.
Or I could select a range of clips, let's say across right here, and play these. And I could use the tab key to go from take to take at any time.
Action. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Action. Happy birthday to
Well, I think you get it.
When it comes to my favorite tool in the Media Composer, it would have to be ScriptSync. I love being able to work straight from the script.
I use ScriptSync a lot, all the time. I really rely on it, especially when I'm sitting with directors and producers in terms of just being able to get shop takes really quickly and just jump around through the footage really efficiently.
It's probably a feature that I use every single day on every project that I do. I cannot imagine being able to turn these shows around without ScriptSync.